Hey babes, hello, 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 happy day. Okay, so I pointed out something very massive and major, and I don't feel enough people understand how major, yes, and massive what I found is. So, oh, where do I start? I don't know. None of this is planned out. I just have to get this off my chest, okay? Gypsy states that when she gets out of prison, she wants to be an advocate for abused children, and especially, she says, here, it's right here, hold on, not that, hold on, not that, hold on, right here. I'm excited for what my future, or for what the future holds for Gypsy, says, right? It says, as for a future career, Gypsy said she wants to become an advocate for victims of child abuse, particularly victims of Munchausen syndrome by proxy cases where caregivers intentionally cause illness or injury to someone in their care. But this right here could not be further from the truth. Now, I'm a victim of child abuse. I am a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. I am a DV survivor. I am a I don't even know what they call it, but I'm just gonna say a CST survivor. I've been kidnapped. I've been through so freaking much, and I'm not even gonna try to get into that. But just know that I am a woman of many traumas that I survived, okay? And the only thing I can chop it up to, looking back at my life, is that I had to be through every possible situation. Oh, God, I can't take this. Okay. Oh, my God. I told myself I wasn't going to cry today. Hold on. I tell myself, that I I had to be through every possible situation that could possibly ever occur in life. And I know it sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, but so that I can help every victim. And God knows I've been trying for 9 years to help every type of victim. I can identify with damn near every victim I come across. And maybe that's not true. You know, maybe that's not why I went through all of it. And maybe, I don't know. But my whole thing is, I did a video, and I just really feel like people don't grasp how major that video actually is, okay? Because Gypsy has only advocated for one person, her friend, in jail with her, that's locked up for murder, okay? And this video alone is just so creepy and eerie to me. This is not what I'm about to talk about, but I just wanted to show you this. Not only that, but she already deleted this video, okay? I'm sorry, now I feel congested.
And I would like to introduce you to one of my very good friends. This is Amelia Bird.
So if you're not her friend...
She was only 16 years old when she was arrested with her then boyfriend.
If you're not her friend, she's not advocating for you, okay? Because, honestly, since Gypsy's been released, I have been so triggered by her. I have felt like I have been silenced. Look, I did this video a month ago. I won't be silenced, Gypsy Blanchard. A month ago I did this. I am not the only one that feels like they're being silenced. I just saw Kate yesterday, and I followed her for the first time yesterday. Okay, she feels silenced. I know it's me and her are not the only ones that are feeling silenced by Gypsy. Okay, not only just silenced, but attacked. Okay, people are attacking my triggers, my child. How dare you? How disgusting of you. I have been flagged and reported and my videos removed and for putting like a throw up emoji. Like I'm literally they're striking me. Like I appealed it and I lost because I had a throw up emoji. If you can't use the throw up emoji, why even put it there? If you're gonna strike my account, I can't get my play button. I'm not eligible now. So this is the video I posted that is very major, and I didn't even realize this until somebody said it. Somebody said, this, folks, is what being triggered really looks like and sounds like. This woman is triggered by Gypsy, and I am, and I didn't realize it, but I freaking am, and it's because she's lying, and I can see that she's lying because I've been through all the traumas. I know what the signs are, and she has none of them. Okay? Thank you for finding your strength in yourself to face it and share it.
I came out of prison.
Can I just, like, depart from this for one moment and just go back to this picture?
Here she's doing an interview.
F Uber Eats. Yo, they charged me $42. And they only brought me some chicken nuggets and french fries. And they said they're not giving me no refund. So, F Uber Eats. I'm never using them again. But anyways, I had to make myself laugh. Hold on. Alright,
So here she's doing an...
I want to go back. Oh, and on TikTok, guys, because I'm very big in holistic things, you're not allowed to say this anymore. This product eliminates parasites. You can't say that no more because they don't want you healed, guys. They don't want you healed. They don't want you well, okay? So, yeah. So let me go back to what I was saying. Hold on. Let me go blow my nose. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the video, and I'm going to break it down one more time just so it's fresh because I caught something else. Whew, let me just clear my brain. Here we go.
What are some of the triggers that you have?
Honestly, it's feeling like I don't have control over my life.
Right, we went over that. I believe her. When she can't control something, she goes into a rage.
That's a big one. When I feel
Certain phrases.
So he starts starting her sentences. He starts finishing her sentences.
phrases.
Things that your mom used to say to you or
yes,
something? Gotcha.
yes.
Because I once
So now we're going into her actual triggers of what her mother used to say to her. But somebody pointed something out to me this morning. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Hold on. I can't find it, but I remember what it said. It was basically saying, like, who says your mom has you chained to a bed and she's beating you with wire hangers? Like, this sounds like Gypsy watches a lot of movies and absorbs what she sees in these movies, right? And then says, after she beats you and chains you, you have my heart, or whatever the hell she says, right? That don't even make sense. But we're not even talking about that. I'm going to talk about exactly what she says here. So we're about to talk about an actual trigger of Gypsy's.
say to you or
Yes.
something? Gotcha.
Right.
Because one time I was like, you have my heart. You know,
Uh-oh. He just said her trigger. Let's see if she gets triggered.
thought it was something real sweet, and she went, ugh.
Didn't work,
Yes.
right?
So, ooh is not a trigger. Ooh is not a trigger. And she says, yes, yes. She don't sound triggered to me. Hold on, let's keep going.
So
It's like she pulled away, and I was
Smiling, and she pulled away. That's not a trigger. Pulling a, that's not a triggered action. Just ooh, don't touch me. That's not a proper, how you say it's. I'm not saying. How do I explain this, guys? A trigger Here, hold on. Okay, so it's saying like a trauma trigger is a stimulus that can cause someone to recall or react to a traumatic experience. Now, she didn't react to it. She said yes and smiled. That's not a real reaction that a real trauma victim. But she does talk about down here. It's almost as if she read this. Like, this is the first time I've ever looked this up. But it's almost, she was like, because they were like, things like sometimes smells and it looks like she read this off of freaking Google, whatever she's saying in this video. So, keep going. So she's smiling. So that is not a proper response. Getting excited to talk about your trauma is not a proper response, okay, to trauma.
Away, and I was kind of like, what I say?
Yes, because whenever I was treated to the bed, but
And I already discussed this. I don't believe that she was ever chained to a bed. I believe, in my own humble opinion, that Gypsy chained her mother to the bed. She couldn't even spit that lie out. Because she was, and I believe still is, and has, weird fetishes. Okay? So keep going.
at the bed, my mom said, "You're my heart, and I can't live without my heart."
So after she chained you to the bed and beat you with wire hangers and, stole your period blood and, all that other stuff, she says, "You're my heart." Okay. That makes sense, right, guys? Again, she's like one of those chameleon parasites where she sucks up everybody and everybody else's energy and it becomes her, and she uses that just like Nick. She was playing slow. She was playing slow in those interrogations as if she had the Asperger's, right? Or autism, whatever. Come on, I'm sorry.
Then when he said that exact same thing, it was a trauma trigger.
But he just said that exact same thing, and it's not trauma triggering you now. And she said it was a trauma trigger. She just used it in past tense. Now, it is my trauma trigger. Do you understand how big this is? She's telling on herself. Yeah. Great job. And keep talking. I love it. I love it, because you got the right one today. So she's talking about... Let's listen to that again.
Mom said, "You're my heart, and I can't live without my heart." And then when he said that exact same thing, it was a trauma trigger.
Yeah, but he literally just said that exact same thing. You literally just said that exact same thing. And then you said it was a trauma trigger, but you're not triggered now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is huge. She's lying about trauma triggers, and it's right here in our faces. And this is why I'm so triggered. I'm so triggered because she's a liar. Straight up and down.
And
I understand.
Kind of like, what did I do?
Yeah, I understand that, yeah.
And when she
Look, she's laughing. She's laughing. Now, some people do have that nervous laugh. This is not a nervous laugh. She's talking about it in past tense. He just called out her trauma trigger. She just repeated her trauma trigger. And then she said it was. It was. She said it was.
My mom said, "You're my heart, and I can't live without my heart." And then when he said that exact same thing,
But you just said that exact same thing.
it was a trauma trigger.
It was a trauma trigger. This is huge. This is huge. Oh, I feel so sick. All right.
I
I understand.
understand. Kind of like, what did I do?
Yeah,
And,
I understand that, yeah.
and when she told
I understand too. I understand too. And you're just laughing away. All the way to the bank with my $3 million that I made off my mother's murder. Great.
me the story, I was kind of like, okay.
But you didn't.
She told me the story, right, and I spoke about that. Real trauma victims don't tell stories. We actually stay silent because we feel silented. We don't sell our stories to People Magazine and TMZ and all these other places. We don't. How many other people have sold their stories of Munchausen syndrome by proxies? None. None. Domestic violence? None. Now, they might make recreations of it, but that's not the person selling their story. Oh my God. All right, let me see what else I got for you before I go. Okay, so here, I'm going to show you this. You did it? Woo! This one is where I can basically show you that she has never loved Ryan. She used him as a get out of free ticket out of jail, okay? She saw that he looked good on paperwork for her PO if she was able to get out, and she was on behalf of him. And as soon as she gets out, she breaks up with him. She abandons a puppy. She which I'm very upset about. She goes get facial reconstruction, and again, I already pointed out, people with Munchausen syndrome by proxy survivors do not run to doctors. Okay, we have an issue with trusting doctors, and she's like her excuse, right? Her justification of why she was okay with this surgery was because she got to pick out the doctor. Get out of here with that crap. And then as soon as she got the surgery, guess what she was doing? She was posting all her injuries on social media, just like she used to do with her mama. Okay? So watch this part with me. I'll break it down.
You're hovering.
She said, "You're hovering." Okay? So he's, leaning on his wife, whatever. She's like, "You're hovering." Okay? So, I'm sorry, but I lay on my hubby all the time. Just like that. If he's on the phone, I'm leaning on him, watching him play a game. If I want him to see something, he's leaning on me. There's no love there. She don't love him. Keep watching.
Thank you.
I think they're talking about a dog. Something about a dog.
I don't see any issues.
She want a dog. He's saying that's a lot of responsibility. She's like, "I don't see any issue."
I mean, I don't see any issues. I stay at home while you're at work. It's not like I'm going to a 9 to 5 and leaving the puppy by itself. I'm going to be here.
Yeah, but you did leave the puppy. You did. You begged Ryan for a puppy because you don't want to be in the house all alone. And then you abandon him after you get that hump fixed. And the puppy. How disgusting.
Arguing about myself, so.
And you want a puppy?
Mm-hmm. You want a whole puppy. Now this is the part. Watch.
Yeah. We haven't even picked one out, let alone ready for a name.
I'm just not trying to get no copyrights. Hold on.
I'm not hormonal. I'm just a woman.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Yeah. I'm not an idiot. I know how to care for a dog.
So now she's saying, "I'm not an idiot. We know you're a mastermind, Gypsy. We know." And he never actually did call her an idiot. He's just showing her all the responsibilities that come with the puppy. All the responsibilities she abandoned. Oh. Look. Look. See how easy it was for her to walk away? Me and my hubby have never done that. And again, we've been together 15 years. Ooh, can I just say something else I saw? So the other day, I don't follow any of these people. And I turned my phone on. And first it was this. Hold on, let me show you first. Okay, so first it was this. It's Gypsy's sister copying what I do with my hair and my daughter's hair. And I know they're watching. I know they're flagging me. I know they're removing my videos. I know what they're doing. And then last night, I went on just for a moment and she popped up again. Now, literally, when I saw this, I took a screenshot and kept it moving, right? I don't sit there and watch her. I just can't. And I ain't got nothing ill to say about her. I just can't, okay? But she was online with her boyfriend, which is fine. But literally, her boyfriend was up there with no shirt on, leaning back. It was so cringe. It's like, have some respect. Like, you know people are watching you. You know younger people are watching you. And you just up there with no shirt on. Her man. I'm talking about her man. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like indecent exposure. But to me, it is. With people with respect are not going on the internet with no shirt on to talk to the internet. It's so freaking cringe. But anyways, that was my video for today. Please like, share, subscribe. I got a headache now. Ugh. I'm going to finish maybe later. I can't do it right now. But I want to finish that interrogation so I can move on to the next interrogation or next video, interview, or whatever the hell it is. I love you, babes. I'm sorry. This just gets me. It gets to me. And I'm going to go woosah. It just gets me because her triggers that she claims are triggers are not triggers because she wasn't triggered. Do you understand? That's huge.